Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting, but also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
Holy cow, Pops, we made it.
Dude, I slid in the door like right under the wire.
I sat down in this chair with 2 minutes to go. And, 2 minutes to go is actually showtime.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I told you, I was on the road,
Welcome to the Sunday Madness Open Draw Stream. We're going to be joined.
I was out to get my stuff.
Okay, I don't know what that is. What is that? I still don't know what that is. Oh, I got it now. It's Pop's Happy Lettuce.
Yes.
Let's welcome some artists onto the stream here. Okay, all right. Sugar Shot.
It's green apple. I'm thinking I'm going to make this with a little vodka. See what happens.
Okay, all right. You can't go wrong mixing it with vodka or rum. All right, let's welcome in some of the artists we're going to be drawing with today, and I'm one of them. I can actually draw digitally and see the stream now. Woohoo! Let's welcome James Lee. James, welcome.
James, welcome.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Doing great. Good to see you. Welcoming also our brother from the Bigfoot country up in the Pacific Northwest, Mr. Levi Skeen. Good to see you, Levi.
How's it going, guys?
All right. Good to see you, man. You feeling better this week?
Yes, I am. Yep.
All right. And joining us from across the Pacific, my friend and yours, Kirby. What's up, Kirby?
Hello, gentlemen. Hello, everyone.
I know Stephen B was under the weather. He didn't feel like doing his Drawstream last night. I don't know if he's at work or not, but if he's not at work but feels good enough to come out and draw. I will send you the link.
All right.
It's
so
Like to a bunch of people, those.
Real quick like here. Let's hey Stephen B, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're feeling better. Oh, Pops, I'll let you click the chat. I'll stay off of it. Stephen B, hope you're feeling better. Nikki, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Let's go around the room and see what everybody's working on here.
Kirby's double dipping. He's in the chat. And
hello, Carrie. Good to see you. James
Hello.
working on, looks like a dragon.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
All right. Okay.
get better, bro. Get better, Steve.
Levi, what you working on?
I'm working on Galaxy Memorial Park.
Pages?
Yep.
All right. Fantastic stuff. And Kirby, still doing panels.
Yeah, this is what Dillard suggested,
Right.
and it's kicking my butt. I'm about to tap out on it.
Listen, I feel you. All right. Your friend and mine, John Dillard, is a harsh taskmaster. All right, Pops, I'm going to get set up to draw here. And I'll let you, you take the con, sir.
You know how I do it. Look, we all. Yep. See, this is how I do it.
Ah! Nobody wants to see that. Nobody anywhere wants to see that. Not even me. Not even me.
Look, I want so many people up in here drawing that I can be backstage doing this. Look, I'm making myself a seal called either Pops List or Less Plus Pops, inspired by the more they attempt to say horror, the more or. Yeah, I can hear it, Carrie. I can hear it.
She's never gonna let that go.
I was going to pleasure say, hey everybody, look, it's Carrie, the penultimate horror fan.
Horror.
That should have done it. That should have been all I had to do.
You would think. You would think.
You know, go in the chat and make it all. You know,
Let me see if I can get.
I see you, Carrie. I know who you are. Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't want it to do that.
Stay here.
Fix that, Pops. I don't want to be the center of attention there.
Say what?
I don't want to be the center of attention here. Let's fix that, shall we?
Well, you're the one that shared your stuff up in there.
I'm just sharing. I didn't.
when you're sharing a screen, as opposed to, like, look, when they're already up there, then we can just do the bounce around. But when you're sharing a screen, you got to bring them in and bring them out. Like when Jim and John and those guys are in here, you got to pay attention to their share screen and bring it in and out every now and then, because they're not actually up here, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children and aliens of all ages. Where the hell is it, Doc?
It's theirs.
Welcome back, Hugh. It's a pleasure to see you again, my old friend.
Stand up for your rights. Yeah. We'll rebel, yeah. Don't give up the fight.
If you can't take a little bloody nose, maybe you ought to go back home and crawl under your bed.
What is up, Q? What's happening?
What up? Happy St. Patrick's Day, y'all.
What's up, Q?
That's funny because they gave out the stuff today in little green vials. That was funny.
So I am neither Irish nor Catholic, but happy St. Patty's Day, you wonderful goons.
People who know me well, they already know that I carry the name with me every day of my life. I do not wear green. I do not have to celebrate it in any way. I do not have to celebrate it in any way. None. Not any way at all. What's up, Rex? You gonna come out and draw? The link's pinned, bro. Yeah,
Hey, old Rex. Good to see you. Pardon me.
Levi, look good. How you doing, bro?
Doing well, my man.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
So it's basically it's kind of he's thinking back about his childhood and like his school career. So this would be like elementary school, high school, college. You know, he's got himself a book deal or whatever, and now he's starting to do his experiments. So
We have somebody else backstage. Y'all know him. He's the youngest member of the Madness Drawstream crew. Mr. Brickdew. What's up? It's a
Oh,
look, we're just gonna call this dude the hair of the man.
Hey, it's Tadpole.
what's up?
What's up, mate? You gonna draw?
I'm working on it. I can't show what I'm working on though.
then you can't be here.
Why?
For the publisher, man. I don't want to overstep with them.
Baked.
You gotta draw something you can show, my friend.
Okay, let's switch over. What other projects am I stuck working with?
He's finding something. We're gonna look at other people actually art.
Yeah.
You see how that works? You see how it works? You want center stage, you gotta be doing something.
I'm trying to find I use one type of Bristol board for sequentials and I use this other garbage for like pinups and stuff. And like warm up sketches. So I was having to look around. My bad.
Feeding the baby right now and trying to draw at the same time.
I hear you, bro. Dad duty never stops.
Yeah, there's no monkey.
Unless you were mom.
Don't worry about that. I ain't gonna lie. I changed more diapers as a granddad than I did as a dad.
That's funny.
Why is that not surprising?
I only had one. He had four.
Only had one.
He had four. Well, only
Turned
three
into
of
four.
them to deal with at that age, but you know.
That's good.
I understand. I had plenty of duty as uncle, so. And
you helped out?
well,
Your
yeah,
brother?
you gotta understand.
Nice.
I'm 10 years young. I'm like almost 10 years younger than my oldest brother.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like 14, and they already got their first one. So I'm like, okay, I'll babysit, and you can buy my car. And I kid you not, that's how I got my first car.
That's sweet.
I babysitted my nephew.
It's a bargain.
And my brother ponied up the money for my first car.
Oh, that's nice, man.
So you know, so yeah, I mean, it's there's advantages to being the youngest, and the other advantages of being the youngest is once your brothers have kids, you don't have to worry about getting married or having kids because it's already taken care of. You can do whatever the hell you want.
How many's in your family?
3.
3. Got you.
I got 2 older. I got 2 older.
I'm the youngest of 6. And
then you know exactly what I'm talking about.
15 years between me and the oldest. Yep. And then it's 15, 13, 10, 7, 5. So, yeah.
Yeah. The way it happened was I was uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. What happened was, and this is what my parents explained it to me. My mother, she had complications with my middle brother, And so she had her tubes tied. And the problem was one of her tubes came untied, and hey, guess what? And my mother's like, I ain't supposed to be. Well, you are.
Right.
Whoopsie.
And so, yeah, here I came.
You're supposed to be here then.
Yep.
Man, hello, everybody watching on Twitter. Jeez, what is up with Twitter, Doc?
I thought Twitter had kind of just like fallen off and no one was going over there.
Oh, no. Twitter right now is the number one social app in the world.
It's blowing everything away right now on viewers. Right now, there's 29 people watching. 22 of them are watching on Twitter.
People kind of
Now Facebook, Twitch.
People kind of like being able to speak without, being told they're liars. They're
Twitter is exploding. Ever since Musk got it, Twitter's become its own monster.
I can tell you, I know what part of it is, because like when we do Brian's show, sometimes she shows trailers on the Horror Movie Club. I said it again, Horror Movie Club.
Horror.
They put it out on YouTube, but Twitter don't. So instead of watching on YouTube, if the option is there to watch it on Twitter, it doesn't get cut up. People watch it on Twitter instead. I get it.
That's awesome.
The thing they don't get is if they're watching it in their news feed, they can't comment. But if they actually click on the video, it goes to a separate window.
Yeah.
You guys can talk to each other on Twitter, and we actually see your comments, and we can highlight them just like we highlight these ones. If you go to the chat window.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I always get messages during shows. Yes, I do. I send messages during shows too.
Funny old world like that.
Yeah. Look, I'm one of them people that if you send me a message, if it's something that I feel like you need an immediate response to, I'll give you an immediate response. I don't like leaving people hanging. But if you know I'm on a show and you're sending me messages just to fuck with me, that's different.
So you got to flood Pops' inbox now. Remember that? Anytime there's a show going on, send Pops everything.
I've had people be in my inbox during a show complaining about the guest or, whatever. It's like, man.
Whoa.
If you don't like it, don't watch it.
I'll tell you how to do your art. There it is, Doc. There it is, dude. What is it? Tell everybody. What's up?
Oh, this is just a panel in A Damn Dirty Thing.
It's a panel.
We are driving our way to Eden Cove to go track down the mob boss, Vito Morelli.
170 miles.
Mm-hmm. It's a long drive.
It's going to take all damn day, Doc.
Yeah.
That's
a plot point.
Okay. So what about Kirby? What about Kirby?
Oh.
What's up with Kirby? I gotta show this.
Pardon me, gentlemen. I apologize. It's just my emphysema. It'll be all right.
It's all right.
All right, so I know you guys
Facts.
knows all about this stuff, but I don't know much about Kirby stuff. So tell us all.
Kirby is working on on a manga.
So this yesterday I had this this one. It's very flat panels, right? I need to do a three panels with a shotgun, and what I want to show is every time he squeezes off a round and steps forward, he cycles another round into the chamber, right? But this being visual medium where it's just pictures instead of animation, it's going to be hard to capture that motion, the show that. So Dillard suggested doing this 3 thin panels to show him squeezing out the rounds, right? And then center one straight on, and then the flanking ones off to the side, right? And a little bit put the camera a little bit above their head. Then see if I can capture the motion of the sequence by doing that. So I'm trying to do it, and it's kicking my butt.
It happens.
And here, I'll show you this one. This is similar.
John Dillard hit both of us yesterday. He told me to use the paint tools to do a panel, so that's what I'm doing. And I've come to the conclusion that John Dillard is a harsh taskmaster.
Yeah, but dude, Dillard, when he really sits down and really goes at it, he produces some really good artwork. I mean, he really does.
Dillard is one of the best.
I and every time he and I have chatted, we get along so well. He's just one of those guys you can get along with, and not,
Yeah.
You just can't say. You just really can't say nothing bad about Dillard.
Yeah.
Well, I can, and I
I mean, I can, but I'm just saying,
I enjoy picking on him. It's a thing.
Yeah.
I won't pick on him. He's not here to defend himself.
Well, I won't either. But the point is, he can give as good as he takes. So
yes, that's yes.
I'll pick on him because
he can take it and he can give it, and he. It's like that Canadian hustle he was doing. Oh, I'm just going to do this for kicks and giggles, and made like what $20,000.
I'm not even sure. It was up there.
Yeah, I mean he was just doing it for shits and giggles, and now he's got. Oh crap! I got to write a book. I got to actually do a book now.
We got somebody in the back, Pops.
Hi, Jason M. I don't know Jason M. Who's Jason M?
Hey,
yes.
The Kirby guy. You know what your stuff reminds me of? The old Jade Man comic.
Jade Man. Let me see. I gotta Google it. Let's see. How do I spell it? Just puts Jade and a man. Comic.
Yeah. They're these old kung fu comics made by this Tommy Wong guy.
I'm gonna kill that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, looks good.
You gonna do what to who, Pops?
One pop up on the screen at the bottom. I kept him in the bottom corner because I knew it was gonna be fucking. Yep, it was.
He's one of those.
Oh, that dude was a troll?
Yep, it was one of them porn trolls. Yep.
Yeah. Like, get a life, man,
That's why I kept the banner up there on the bottom. Dark screen's covered up. I knew it was gonna be a punk ass bitch. I knew it.
I'm sorry, but Pops, hearing you say punk ass bitch was funny to me.
You want to hear me say it again? Whoever did that with me, punk ass.
It's classic.
It's the truth, though,
They can find every single
prison yard. I call somebody a punk ass bitch. You know I mean that shit.
Yeah.
They can find every single person that they disagree with politically, but they can't find the bot farms or the porn farms or the. They just leave it on purpose.
Guess we'll have to go back to not having the link in the chat, Doc.
No, just if we don't know them, we don't let them in.
Well, I mean, like the dude, and he's got art and shit all behind him and shit, and it's like I figure, okay, this dude's legit. I let him in. He turned out to not be legit, but I know he's in the art community.
We just have to exercise discretion.
My neighbors are annoying as fuck.
I see everybody in the art community at some point or another. Go live on somebody else's show. Go live on somebody else's show and let me recognize that backdrop, those speakers and that art.
We ever see it happen, we're exposing his ass.
That motherfucker's scrambling around right now, changing the backdrop behind where he sits. If StreamYard can trace them IPs.
They can?
I wonder if they can.
I don't want to do manual lettering. Piss off. I'm just going to import a font.
Doc, just out of nowhere. I don't want it.
I don't want to be a cowboy.
I didn't grid this out, so, you know.
Hey, Blamblot. Is it Blambot? They have a bunch of free ones.
Doc, you got the French invading your the French invading your channel, dude?
I have no idea what that says.
I think it means you draw like this, something, the snitches, something like that.
Oh, bless your heart.
Like what?
Bless your heart.
What is it, Q now?
Hold on a sec. I'll try to take a look at the translation. Looks French.
Learn to draw. That's what he said.
Or conversely, why don't you step up?
Harry says it doesn't form a proper sentence.
What's going on?
Why don't you step up and man up and try to say that shit to my face, you little punk ass bitch.
Look at the camera when you say that, Doc.
Step up, you little punk ass bitch.
Why the fuck do I laugh like that? Shit.
That is my dude, the Doc. Don't fuck the Doc.
Snitches, he said.
Don't come crying to me because your mother should have swallowed and you now lead a tortured life.
God.
No.
God damn. That's what you're trying to say. God damn.
Yeah.
It's hardcore. This time. That's what I'm saying.
Punk ass biznatches. All right. I have never done fonts on. I've never done any kind of lettering.
Doc.
It's pretty easy to do on that program.
Yeah, Carrie, whoever that is, block them. Banish them. Yeah. Send them straight to hell.
Nah, don't do that. Hell's got enough problems.
Oh, you want
Pote Moche says, learn to draw, and Cucutois saying you draw like a snitches.
How do you draw like a snitch?
Yeah, what is that? What does that even look like?
I think it's out of Dr. Seuss.
Let's see. Maybe like courtroom sketches? I don't know. That's all I can think of for drawing like a snitch.
As far as I know, Max is just handling business. Campaign just ended. Got work to do.
All right, you guys that know Clip Studio, where do I find text?
It should be like right
What does it
here
say?
on the.
There it
It's
is.
a little letter.
Fourth one up from the
A.
bottom, the A.
Found it. Found it. Ha Now, how do I select my text?
Bet there's a document.
Hey, I'm gonna
Thanks,
text
Carrie.
the publisher to ask if I can show off a page real quick, okay?
You're gonna do what to who?
Cool.
I'm gonna text Dave No and ask if I can show this page I got done off on here.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, you send him the link.
Never mind, I got permission on the last project.
30 people watching. What's up?
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
It's gotta be evacuated.
All right.
Are you sure it's all right, Doc?
No.
Carrie said, they're gone, Doc.
Thank you, Carrie.
There.
She
Thank you,
control alt delete.
I had somebody comment on one of the comments on Twitter the other day with something in a foreign language, and I was just like, GIF, Samuel L. Jackson, Pulp Fiction, English. You speak it, motherfucker.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
It was the only response went through my head.
All right. Now, you guys that have used this before, how do I warp that text to put it in perspective?
We have to look at it. This text. How do you warp this text in perspective?
Okay, so
Under
Flat-
edit,
yeah, go to edit,
transform.
transform freeform.
Oh, it's not letting me do a damn thing, so I guess I need to rasterize it, maybe?
No, you're on the
You
wrong
need to
layer.
okay
Maybe.
at first.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right.
Rasterize it?
No, you got to push OK first.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Now do it.
All right.
There you go.
Nope.
Okay.
Now go edit.
Transform. There we go.
Nice.
Skew. Is that correct? Is it skew? Or is it under scale?
Say skew.
No.
Just push OK. Put a
Skew.
you grab the corners. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh la la.
The whole thing is moving. It's,
All that's going to do is tilt it. It's not going to.
yeah,
If you wanted, well, you could.
Like that.
Oh, I do have to rasterize it.
All right.
Rasterize. Bam. Now it'll. Who's chewing on something?
no, Sounds like somebody with a real light touch on the keyboard, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep hearing it's like a bug or something.
I know, right? So like,
It's not like when I'm hitting the keyboard, Doc. Everybody knows.
What's
Yeah,
that horror
skitter.
movie? Midnight?
It's skittering.
Skittering, yeah.
all right, there's that. And then I want a new text block.
Who's making that noise? God damn it. That's all right.
Rasterize that.
You guys ready to see the best page Indelible Comics will see?
I don't even know what
Yes,
that means.
I want to see the best page Indelible have seen so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Not bad.
It was quick. That's easy.
Oh.
Well, first, let's move the damn thing.
Not bad.
Then we skew
Nice.
it.
Now back to the crappy Phantom and drawing I've been trying to figure out the design for God knows how long.
What's happening?
And then we're going to move it.
Who's doing the bug noises?
I don't know, but it's getting old.
I'm a mute
God
and
damn
see
it.
if it's me.
I told you he was typing at his friend about sharing that page.
Okay.
No,
I
it
don't
was
hear it
still
anymore.
there
Oh.
when I was muted.
Yeah, it stopped when he muted.
Movie.
That bug
Sounds
noise.
like a mouse chewing on a wire.
Yeah.
It's just you really
Killing
like,
me, man.
like the way I do it.
I mean, I'm used to working in a lot of noise and chaos, but it's fine. You know, it's just funny.
I'm not. All right, now we got to.
I got a big problem with balancing between cool and silly, because I love to go silly, you know. And let me show you this. Look at his face. I gotta redo this one.
He's getting into it, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta redo this.
Bring it on. He
Anyways.
looks like he's enjoying his work.
Isn't he?
Oh yeah, he loves the fight. Let's see. All right.
All right, now I want to go back to text and change the color. I didn't ask you to make a new text box go away.
What?
Play, we're gonna watch it.
Seeing Southern people get irritated is like my favorite pastime, you know?
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
You're the entertainment right now, man.
Did you just type it in white text in the first place?
I could have, but on Photoshop, I could have changed the text color at any time. So I didn't bother doing it at the beginning, but Clip works a little different. So there we go.
Yeah, if you go to that lettering website, they'll have about, I want to say about 10 fonts that don't come with that program you can download for free.
Mm-hmm.
You just download them and drag them into that sub menu for that,
Mm-hmm.
the lettering. Yeah. You can there's some pretty good ones. You know, like oh shoot, like a gun effect. I want to call it. I'm not sure what they call them. They call them all sorts of funky names, but
Right.
yeah, it's pretty good for a gun sound effect.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to.
Fire Comics, my friend Doran said, was it 1001fonts.com?
I haven't tried that one. The one I'm talking about is Blambot, the big company.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've heard Roland talk about them before.
They have
I guess you
ones
guys
that you
need
can
to
pay
check
for.
out 1001fonts.com too, because Doran says it is Baseballs.
Yeah, there's another one I use too. I can't remember the name of it, but it shows it's almost like a historical library. So where you type in like a kablam, let's just say, and it'll give you several different instances it was used in a comic book, and the actual lettering artist that did it.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
That is really cool.
So, do you
Yes.
remember when you learned how to shoot a rifle? Did they beat it into you elbows down?
Yes.
No.
Snug that weapon in.
So, yeah. Do you know the new way they're shooting now?
Pushing out against the strap. Is that what you're talking about?
Almost. His elbows out.
I see. Everything changes.
It looks so stupid too. It's like I'm gonna keep shooting the whales.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, like while I was in, we were trained to shoot Weaver with our pistol.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they changed it over to isosceles. I went to the range, and where I had qualified distinguished with pistol with Weaver, I didn't even qualify with isosceles. And the range master was giving me shit. I said, "Well, can I just shoot the way you taught me?" And then I went down
Does it
there.
have anything to? Sorry, man. Does it
No,
have anything to do with close quarters?
Yeah.
Like the difference in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a lot of Oh, are you talking about the Weaver stance or the new way they shoot now?
Just in general, like, you know, you're not going to wear green to the desert, you know, that sort of thing. Just them preparing for the type of war that they think they're going to eventually lead into.
The SAS shoots elbows up. They shoot push against the sling, push out. And so a lot of special operators kind of picked up on that. And then they started being the trainers. So, you know, that's how that shit happens.
Got you.
Yeah, it just depends on who comes up with the idea and who's training the idea.
The hell is
there was I think it's Sean Ryan, the guy that does the podcast, and he interviewed one guy, and the guy took out, like, I'm gonna make up a number here because it was ridiculous, like 40 guys, 40 insurgents, all close quarters or something just ridiculous. And they said that where the guy was saying that they didn't even train for that specific style of fighting until after it had happened, and then he was actually kind of brought in to coach a little bit, just because he had to kind of feel his way through it. You know, he had to survive it.
Yeah.
40 guys. Damn.
That's usually what happens.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, I wasn't holding down shift. I was holding down control. Durr.
That new way of shooting is just like so stupid. I'm waiting for people to start drawing it. That's why I brought it up.
My take on it is, if you're in my unit, You shoot however the hell you think you can hit a target.
Oh yeah.
I don't care
What
if
worked
you.
for you?
I don't care if you jump out there ghetto and hold it sideways.
Oh, like me?
If you can hit a target, cool.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying is that everyone draws their rifleman or whatever hold the rifle the old way, right? Well, actually, they draw it either the old way or drawing it where they hold it wrong, right?
Right.
The elbows flared out and stuff. But now, since that's the new way, is both elbows out like you're fucking collarbones broken or something like that.
It does. It looks insanely uncomfortable and like a way I would never want to shoot. But I guess if you train folks that way from jump, it works.
The supporting hand is arm is fully extended too.
Yep. Yep.
So, anyways,
yeah, we were always taught to snug that in, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting for people to draw it, have it show up on media, and still hasn't made. It still hasn't made it.
Yeah.
Doran in the chat said Canada was wearing green camo in Afghanistan. The country was in an uproar that they did not give them the right camo.
Yeah. Well, remember, we showed up to Desert Shield in Woodland Green.
Dude, don't remind me of that, please. No. You don't understand. When you're in Korea, you're in green or not that, and all of a sudden, they send you a box of boots that was meant for Saudi Arabia, and they're this brown, tan, desert color, and you're like going, really? Who the hell did this?
You know where you're going next.
I know where I was going next. I was going to China.
Well, I mean, there's desert in China.
Not where shit's happening, though.
No, I had the cushiest job doing Desert Storm, Desert Shield in the history of the military, so I am not complaining one freaking bit. It kept me out of the desert.
You didn't have to walk all the way there.
No, you don't understand. I got consulate duty in Guangzhou, China.
Okay.
Now, do you know where Guangzhou, China is?
Yeah.
Guangzhou.
Just on the other, there's a mountain, and on the other side of the mountain is Hong Kong.
Oh,
that's where I was at during Desert Storm and Desert Shield. Thank you very much.
Oh, a good time.
And then right next to Hong Kong is Macau. So it was this job in shorts. So it was this job in shorts.
I was in first Civ Div by then.
No, I didn't go home. Till late '92.
1999.
Yeah, that's when I got out. 92.
92?
Yep.
Same year I got out.
Why is it blocking right? I don't even care.
Oh my God, twinsies.
Damn, I'm scared to commit to this.
You can do it. I have faith in you.
Just remember, if you do it wrong, you just do it all over again.
Oh,
just remember, Control Z is a thing.
See, look at. Oh, I got the other one. This is the one I did. Look at that face.
Fuck
Man, I saw a great cartoon daily the other day. It's a bunch of cops. They're in the station, and they're like, "No, we don't want to let him go, sir. But he's got this card, and it's the money bags from Monopoly." And I was like, "Holy shit!"
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we want the tip of the barrel in the frame. So let's pull this back a little bit. All right. I think that barrel's too big.
Nah, dude, on a shotgun, it doesn't matter. There's no such thing as too big of a barrel.
The Uncle Fester blunderbuss.
What? God damn.
Say the meaner it looks, the better.
Let's see if we can finagle this.
I'm going to go refill my
I
coffee.
even had a little sign hanging off of it that said, if you're close enough to read this, you're fucked.
I'm going to go refill my coffee. I'll be right back, gentlemen.
All right.
All right. What's the outfit I can think of?
That was funny. I like that. So, James, what's up, James Lee? We missed you for a couple weeks, man. You doing better? Oh, is he gone too?
All right, I think it's James.
Tommy, can you hear me?
All right, so
Most of you probably don't even know what that was. What's up, Levi? Thanks, bro. Pulls it up, shows to the screen. Love it.
looking good. Look at that futuristic cityscape. That's what it looks like.
They're in a laboratory. They're doing an experiment. Like
I thought you said
I can see that
laboratory. I
now.
was like, what are they doing there?
Laboratory. They're
Now
in a
I can see it.
laboratory, and there's a big explosion. Yeah. Lab.
Boom.
That's good.
So and there's kind of a sequence in there where it's like this guy. It's the same two professors. So it's like the young kid, he gets sent to school because he's a genius, right? Then the two professors, one's nice to him, the other one's a dick, and he's got success later on. And then so during the experiment, you got the kid in the middle, and then the one nice professor gets zapped, and and the dickhead professor, he's just in the back there, folding his arms again, like, no, I didn't do nothing. Yeah. So.
You say,
Zap.
is he gonna survive?
I think he does. I'm not sure. We move. It's because it's a flashback scene. Like he's walking up here and remembering.
Okay.
And up here is like here he is as a baby, and his parents are like giving him kisses on the cheek and stuff. And so it's just basically one page for this, and then it moves on to something else. I do know that the bad guy ends up. He ends up a bad guy later on. So he shows up again. I'm not sure whether or not he does. So
If he don't, then he died.
Mr. And the description was Jay wanted him. He was just an egg-shaped professor.
Egg-shaped professor.
Yeah. So I just thought of it like Mr. Egghead from the Avengers and Hank Pym and
like that.
Yeah, that was.
You're like, Doc?
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, like Doc. Yeah, I used Doc as reference. See, show it back up again there. See, let's see if we get right there. Isn't that Doc?
What the hell?
Where we at?
He did use Doc as a reference. Look.
I did, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You see that? He used you as a reference. You missed all that.
Right
Dude.
here.
That was hilarious.
Right there. He's got an egg-shaped noggin here. This one's a little bit better. I mean, that one's a little bit more.
See that?
What am I seeing?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Oh, your little grabby tool.
No, he was talking about how he modeled that character after you.
Oh well, thank you so very much. I'm gonna need you just to. I'm gonna need you to just pick one and suck it, buddy.
We'll go left.
What's up, Tree Goblin? In chat.
Tree Goblin, good to see you, buddy. How are things across the pond? I'll find where I'll put it. There it is. Damn it, Bobby.
Take a look at that seagull.
I'm really liking old Crom over here kicking this seagull in the ass.
Kicking the seagull's ass so damn hard his nutsack came out of his mouth. Oh! The dick actually popped out.
Kicking him in the old egg hole.
Q's imagination gets me. Go hard or go home, boys.
The thing is that the thing about this story is that, well, Devill is doing his own adventure. Crom was minding his own business. All of a sudden, just before he took a whiff of that cigar, a seagull grabbed the cigar out of his hands. What the fuck? Trying to follow that seagull throughout the story, and at the very end, he kicked the seagull so that hard he got the cigar.
Damn seagull.
Nice.
Yeah. That
There it
fucker
is.
took everything.
Crom can pop out of a light fixture on a street light. He's tied into everything now. It's on a timer. It's tied into some kind of system that he can hack and manipulate. You don't have to know what I'm talking about. It's just what he is. My little internet troll. Tree Goblin said his wife was going to bath all day. Pardon.
Nice. All right, let's get rid of Mr. Reference.
Do I leave this face? Let's see. Try this one.
I like the happy face better.
Oh, you like this face? Perspective is all.
Who's?
I gotta fix everything. The guns off angle. Let's see. What is it? All right. Let's see if we can do this. Salvage this. Some
No,
way.
let's don't do that. Let's don't add weight.
I gotta change the angle on this gun. Let's try it.
So is there anything stupid happening this week in the news? Was the Oscars this week or anything? Or
No, that was last week.
and
yes, Godzilla did win.
Last week.
Did it? Good for
Mhm.
it.
Yep.
Yep, Godzilla actually
Best visual effects.
Got the gold finally.
It won. But nice. Is that the first time it's ever won?
Yeah, 70
Over here in the
years.
States?
70 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 70 years. It took them 70 years to get it.
Robert Downey Jr. won the best supporting actor.
Oppenheimer got a bunch.
Yep.
I did see a small clip
Cillian
of
Murphy won
John
the
Cena
best
coming out
actor.
half naked.
All right.
The funny thing is, if you look at it, Godzilla was a sequel to Oppenheimer.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It
That would be
absolutely
cool.
was.
Did you see that? Did you see the montage where they did where he's talking to Oppenheimer's talking to Einstein about destroying the world, and then the thing you see is Godzilla coming out of the water, and he goes, "I think I really did." I mean, it was so good, and they used Godzilla -1 to do it. I was like, "Oh, this is awesome." But no one saw it. He said he thought it was fantastic. The Godzilla -1.
Yeah.
He said it was fantastic. He said the thing that got him was how much you fell in love with the human cast and everything compared to the other movies where they're just there.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, they really meant something, you know. They're really part of the story.
So who made this Godzilla? The Japanese or the?
Yeah, Toho did. Toho did it.
Japanese.
Okay.
Japanese made it. It's set in 1946, 47. So it actually starts at the end of 45, and then it moves to the story in 47. So Japan is a complete wasteland. The United States is in charge. You actually see MacArthur for a minute in the movie and everything. So it's. I mean, they really hype out how bad things are in Japan at the time of this movie. So they really did make it into a movie that you really, you know, especially that little girl, the baby and everything. That's heartbreaking.
Oh yeah.
The one scene I saw from it that I thought was ridiculous was the girl's on a bus or a train, and Godzilla stomps around the corner, and she says, "Is that Godzilla?" No. That's just a different
monster.
a different giant monster storming through the city.
What is up, past Master Dan? What's happening?
What's up, Dan?
He said he is here to watch and light up. And I'm getting ready to join you in that one, brother. Just hold on.
All right, there we go. So our heroes are heading out of town. They've got a location for the mob boss now. So I got to draw 2 more panels here. So yeah, here we go. Let me see. Panel 1.
What kind of car is that? What kind of car is that, Doc?
It's based loosely on an amalgam of a 46 Ford Special Deluxe and the 48, excuse me, the 48 Mercedes. Because I didn't want to use just one car.
Oh, you should use the 46 Studebaker.
The style that fits the era. That's why I was asking if there was something that was based on.
Yeah, there is a 46 Studebaker in here.
That's what I was seeing. You see, I seen them wheel wells, and I was like, man, it looks like a Studebaker.
No, the I'll find it later. The Studebaker Coupe that was real sporty. It looked a lot like the cross between a Mercedes and a Jaguar that was out back then. It's in this book also. That's his car. They're driving her car because the bad guy knows his car. So
yeah, Studebaker was good car. They made good cars back then.
Man, I've seen some that were so sporty looking it was unreal. Like I'd drive that now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, Studebaker it's just a car company that, you know, mismanaged and just didn't, you know.
Yeah, their problems were not their engineering. Their problem was marketing and management.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely right, sir.
That's right. Man, getting ready for the summer. He's tuning up the lawn mower.
Yeah.
Mower.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, this dude looks more and more dangerous every time we look at him.
I'm here to take a sip of my coffee, damn it.
He wants to watch me. Show him the cup, Doc. Show him the cup. There you go.
Available on the website, darkgiftcomics.com. You can get a Pariah Saga mug in black or white while supplies last.
Then you can go get his book if he's finished with it.
Well, you can get copies of Pariah over there. Not cover A. We're doing that as a catch-up tier on the next campaign, which has been pushed back. Anthony decided he needed a couple of weeks vacation, so he could have told me.
There's no vacation in comics.
There's no vacations in comics.
There's no crying in baseball.
That's exactly right.
No, man. If I don't get to take a vacation, nobody gets to take a vacation.
That's what I'm talking about. What do you mean vacation?
There is no vacation in comics. I'm just saying.
All right. But I'm happy with how that car turned out. I like
Say
it.
what?
I'm happy with how the car turned out.
Yeah.
Because I can't draw cars.
That looks good.
All right. Now. Got to do these middle two panels.
Those of you who don't know, pretty much Crom has made an appearance in pretty much every drawing Q's done since we met. I just love watching him draw Crom. So, there you go. You get Crom kicking Seagull in the ass right there.
I'm going to need a reference photo for this shot.
You need a reference for Crom kicking seagull in the ass? There it is. It's right there.
You want to make a really good facial expression how seagulls got ass kicked.
Kirby do get a grip on this.
Yeah. These skinny little panels are messing me up. I'm about to just scrap this page, like I said.
Don't you do it.
I'm going back to the flat two-dimensional poses. At least they look nice. This one. It looks like he's dancing. He's on his toes like Elvis for this first one. Second one, steps forward. Boom. And then the third one right here. You got too close. The chains get him.
Rah.
Yeah.
See, look, that's why you need that other face on that third panel. You need that happy face because that's the way he looks when he's mad. That's the way he looks. You know what I mean? It's like you caught them both, man. You caught his having fun, and you caught his his evil mad and his evil good. You got both.
Let's see. Yeah. You want to see this one? I'll show you. So on the table, he has this Mossberg, and then he has a shot off. So when he gets captured, he's supposed to grab this shot off and shoot this chain. Then he takes off.
See ya.
Time to go.
Here he is. See right here. Chains, breaking into chains. They got him.
Yeah, I kind of like that face on that one panel where he's like, "Oh, that was fun. Let's do that again." That one right there, that guy.
You like that one?
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is him again.
Yeah, dude. You might as well roll with it because it's good.
I like this character too. He just shows up. Like, who are you?
When he said, "Let's get it on."
Who are you? What are you doing here? Oh my god. Still trying to save this fucking page. Oh my god. All right. Let's cut this out.
Yeah, we're watching you, Levi. We're watching. You didn't have to stop. We're watching you. Yeah.
Go Levi. Go Levi.
Is everybody watching? Bunch of people on Twitter. Dig it.
All right. Thank you for watching on Twitter.
Let's see, Doc. Are they showing you the same number they're showing me?
I see 37 watching. We've
Yeah.
got 17 on Critical Blast, 11 on The Madness, 4 on my Twitter, and nobody is watching us on YouTube. I'm kidding. Got 4 watching on my YouTube, 5 on The Madness YouTube.
Just wondering if StreamYard's showing us the same thing. Never know with these. What you're really getting.
Never know.
From Max?
You're talking more about the YouTube and everybody else than I am StreamYard. StreamYard seems to have been pretty legit with me. Every time I've had an issue, they've handled it. You know, it's like they keep making the product better. So yeah, I'm on.
StreamYard, yeah. Freaking, what's Anthony using? That thing was. I hate that thing.
I do too. God Almighty, I hate it.
What the fuck is he using? I showed up. I was like, I can't even hear myself. Like, what the fuck?
And my screen freezes every time I'm on there.
Yeah, sounds better. Yeah, I'm glad to see people watching. I'm glad I started paying more attention to Twitter and putting more stuff live there. And then when RJ said, "Hey, you can put whatever you want on Critical Blast Twitter," I was like, "Cool, we'll put everything over there." You know, because RJ has pretty good sized following on Twitter. It was like, right on, I'm good.
Nice.
And then, you know, now we got a bunch more people watching, and that's the goal, folks. Eyes on.
Yeah.
Eyes on what you do. You know.
Hey, hey, Pops. You want to see Anthony's birthday present I gave him?
I sure do. What do you got?
All right. Put me center.
Uh-oh. Don't trust him. Something bad's going to happen.
Always does. Always does.
I drew this for Anthony on his birthday stream, the last one before he went on vacation. Let's see, right here.
Oh, check that out.
You see his bony butt? Yeah.
Why you gotta pick on my man like that?
I love Anthony.
Oh, you gotta love Anthony, man. He's just good people.
Yeah. Gotta get this barrel in the shot with this crazy asshole backwards.
Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. And now we're getting somewhere.
All right, so then I got a letter in, blam, blam, blam. Did a tiny little, was it, reload the shells? What did did it say that tiny little square was inset?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it will inset for each one of these. So he fires and then a little inset, load another shell. Maybe I inset down here for his show his feet stepping forward. Then I gotta cut this out, then put it on the top part of the page. Oh man. I should have just stuck with the boring. Forget this dynamic camera cinematography. Nobody.
I should have just kept digging ditches. Because arting is hard. Arting is hard. Man.
I think I'm gonna turn off the turn off the time lapse. File's getting too big.
Excuse me. Okay, why does this girl look like Christy Shin? Oh, I'm not sharing anymore. This doesn't look like Portia Vance. This looks like Christy Shin.
Say what?
The chick on my rough sketch looks like Christy Shin. We can't have that.
That's not helping.
I love the sound of a train.
That's me.
I absolutely love that sound.
I have lived next to this track my entire life.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't understand. Yep. 50 years, I've called once. And that's it. And they're like, well, why are you calling? And I'm like, well, I'm the guy you want to call. Because if I'm calling, it's a legit reason.
Right.
You know? It was a summer night. The back door was open. I'd fallen asleep. It was probably 2:30. It was a Sunday night going into a Monday morning, 2:30 in the morning. And I heard the train honk. I stepped out back for a cigarette and I went, where the fuck's the train? Because I'm 100 yards from the track. And turns out I was hearing him come in from the state line. Mm-hmm. He blew nonstop from the state line all the way into Spokane, probably about 20 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Just nonstop. You know, which made me concerned, like, hey, does this guy have no brakes or?
Right.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What in the hell is going on? Because there's a whole system and a code to it. I mean, they got to honk 4 times and
2 long, 1 short, 1 long for crossings. Yeah. Yeah. And if you live close enough to a railroad track, you can begin to tell the difference between the trains.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like I used to call one of them Snuffy because his horn always sounded like he was stopped up.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell the difference in the cars. You know, you'd be like, "Oh, that guy's he's running coal empty."
Yeah, flat car. That's a flat car.
Yeah.
Tanker. That's a tanker.
Yeah. This is the Spokane line. We get everything from Dakota, all the whole line all the way across. So when the oil's booming, we get tons and tons of oil cars. When shipping is booming, you know, I mean, it's, I don't know, probably every 20 minutes to a half hour.
Mm-hmm. Just, damn it, Doc. Don't do things the hard way.
That's what you do.
You know, it does seem to be what I do. There's an easy way. Yes, but I must find the hard way to do this. There we go. It gets quiet when we're all working, doesn't it?
I'm just watching Q. Watching Q with the
Focus.
the seagull.
I mean, Pops, that's what you're here for. You're supposed to have the running commentary going at all times.
No, see,
Hey, do you guys like the band Weezer?
No.
Weezer?
No.
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 Not a
Not
fan.
really.
Gotcha.
doesn't mean I wouldn't be. I don't think I've ever heard anything they've done because I don't pay attention to.
Yeah, I heard them back in late 90s, early 2000s. Yes, they've been around for long.
Oh,
Yeah.
One of them old one-hit wonder bands or something. What?
I don't know. They got a ton of hits. They do. I'm not a big fan or anything. I ran into their Teal album the other day simply because they did a cover of Toto's Africa. I like that song. So
yeah.
So I gave it a listen to, and their Weezer's Teal album was a nothing but covers.
So
I just
Levi, is that you talking?
Yeah. Yep.
Go check out Frog Leap Studios.
Oh yes.
Cover of Africa.
It's bitching.
Oh my God.
I love Frog Leap. Yeah.
That dude is a genius.
Yeah. Did you see the Man Show this last week closed their show with Sir Mix-a-Lot's Big Butts by Leapfrog? Yeah. So you should definitely check out. Yeah, it was. They did a video for it and everything.
I'll give that a look.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like cover bands and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when they do it right, it's wonderful. And nobody does it better than Leo.
Have you guys heard Zach Wilde's "Ain't No Sunshine"?
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
I'm writing that down right now.
Oh, dude.
Wow, did a cover of that, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna thank me for that. It's on YouTube. You're gonna thank me for that.
Okay. Got it. I got it written down. Thank you.
You're welcome. Zach did a shit ton of covers over the years, man. He's done Alice Cooper, Led Zeppelin, Elton John. I've seen him live, and he sat down at the piano and he played what the hell's that song? The one that Elton wrote for Princess Diana?
Candle in the Wind.
Yeah, Zach sat down and played that song and sang that song. I'm going to tell you right now, Elton wishes he could make that song sound that fucking good. Yeah, I said that.
Well, I'm fixing to shock everybody because if you were back in the 90s and you had a girlfriend, you had to take your girlfriend to go see Bryan Adams. And I got to say this about Bryan Adams. he can do one hell of a job on Bon Jovi's "Living on a Prayer." I saw him do that. I was like, holy shit. But yeah, he actually puts on a good concert.
I've heard that he was good live.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I mean, yes, I had to go take the girlfriend I was dating at the time to it, but you know what? It wasn't that bad of a concert.
He opened up for Journey in Phoenix, and I think I told you guys once before that Phoenix audiences didn't do with opening acts. They would boo him off the stage all the time, every time. I didn't get to see much Bryan Adams when I went to see Bryan Adams and Journey. Phoenix was just really, they didn't they paid to see Journey. You know what I mean? And that's the way they did that for any opening.
Yeah, they did it to Journey.
When they came around the first time, yes, they did.
Yeah.
I got tired of an opening act. I just didn't show up for it. Like Firehouse. You remember Firehouse?
I do.
Yeah, like they came through Spokane like 4 times in probably a year. They just opened it up for everybody. Poison, Queensryche. I mean, just.
Yeah, those poor guys, man, they just came in too late.
Yeah.
They
it
missed
was decent stuff, but I get tired of Baby Don't Treat Me Bad.
Baby, don't treat me bad.
Well, I will say this.
Yeah.
When it came to concerts, the best ones I ever went to were in Japan because they would have 8 or 9 bands on the card. And they were all really good bands. It wasn't just Bon Jovi and a bunch of other bands. No, I mean, they actually had, you had Bon Jovi, Rat, Quiet Riot, Motley Crue. So they put them all together, and you just one ticket. Okay, I'll be there at 6 o'clock. Starts at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and get out of there at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But they always did that. I mean, you go if you ever see a concert overseas, it's a whole different ballgame compared to what it is here in the States.
Some of those festival ones just look freaking awesome.
Oh, they're insane. I've been to one. I went to one festival in Japan, and it was an all-day deal. I mean, it was an all-day deal. They had 4 stages. And
we have the Gorge over here in Washington State. That's just a beautiful backdrop to the amphitheater. And they do something like that, but they kind of max out at like 5 bands total.
Oh, no. No. The one I went to in Japan started at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I think they had 14 bands that day.
Wow.
And I mean, seriously, they had the speaker systems were so loud. You could be all the way in the back at the vendors getting food and stuff and hear the bands perfect.
Wow.
They really did some really wild stuff.
Reminds me, 89, my brother won tickets to Rolling Stones Steel Wheels tour up in Vancouver. And for half of Living Color's set, I was standing in line at the porta potties on the floor, clearing the back. They still sounded pretty good, though. Yeah. I was 16, and he bought me 2 Canadian beers. Yeah, that was awesome.
That was in 89?
89, yeah, Steel Wheels tour.
Okay. Yeah, in 89, I was in Korea, and I remember I take back. Yeah, I was in Korea, but I had gotten in Korea in 88, and I took leave and I didn't go home. So New Year's Eve, 88 going to 89 was when Bon Jovi was big. They were doing the New Jersey tour.
Okay.
And it was them, Rat, Brittany Fox, and who else was the other band? Kingdom Come, Quiet Riot, and I think Motley Crue was with them too. So all those bands were on the ticket for New Year's Eve in the Tokyo Dome. So man, that show was nuts.
Wow. The Brittany Fox that guy almost tried fighting a guy down in the front row here in Spokane. They were second on the bill. It was Kix, Brittany Fox, and Rat. And years later, I'm sitting there drawing with a buddy of mine, and he was like, "Man, I was at that concert." And I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, my buddy almost got his ass kicked by the lead singer of Brittany Fox." I was like, "No way!" Yeah, it was a total misunderstanding too. He would have got his butt whooped for not, yeah.
But man, half that band's gone now.
They passed away, or
yeah, half the band passed away, and same thing with Quiet Riot. Half the band of the original lineup for Quiet Riot's gone. It's just Rudy and Paul, the guitarist. I can't remember his name. Carlos. They're the only two left.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're gone.
That same guy. He's telling me a story when Guns N' Roses opened up for AC/DC, and I think it might have been the bottle throwing incident here in town, but there was a time when AC/DC and Guns N' Roses refused to visit Spokane on their tour dates. And I think AC/DC was because of a bottle that got thrown. And then I blamed the Guns N' Roses incident on my buddy Mike, because he said that they went and got a hotel room at the same hotel that the band was staying at, and his girlfriend started a fight with Axl Rose.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so you're the reason why they don't come back to town.
Well, Guns N' Roses has got a bad reputation for bad shows.
Yeah,
they really do. I was at the one in Dallas where James got hurt, and Axl came out, did one song, and said "fuck everybody" and walked off. And that was it. I was like, I'll never see them buy their albums or nothing again. Fuck them.
That's the one where they rioted, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, Axl was a prima donna.
He did an asshole.
We've seen him.
He's paying for it now.
Tacoma. Like, I don't know, I'm not sure how much time after that, but it was a little bit of time. He was wearing that "fuck St. Louis" shirt or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that one was Sebastian Bach right at the end of their
set.
Sebastian
Bach. Yeah, boy.
He made the entire floor move one way, because he was like, basically he says, "This is the end of our set. Anybody want to party? The door's over here to the left."
Yeah, and the whole
you just seen the entire floor try and bum rush it.
But yeah, man, Sebastian Bach. He's also a prima donna.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a wasted talent, man. What an amazing
voice. I will say this.
He had an amazing voice, and he just squandered it on alcohol and, made himself a laughing stock.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. Two of the nicest guys that ever was, and I mean, they're really nice guys, was Dimebag Darrell and Vinnie Paul. May they rest in peace. But those two guys are the nicest guys you'd ever meet. They loved the fans. They enjoyed being around their fans and everything. They were fantastic. Now, as for Phil, that's a different story.
Right.
There we go. Now she doesn't look like Christy Shin anymore. Damn it, I let my coffee get cold. Why did you guys do that? Why did you let me do that?
Oh, man. I just checked my drink because you said that. It's warm.
I'm stopping too.
Mine's supposed to be cold, so So there.
Now we're all coughing.
Allergy season.
No, hey, I'm doing a lot better than I was last week. Last week I had the flu, and the flu was kicking my butt.
I'm sorry about that, man.
Yeah, second time I've had it this year, and I've had the vaccine. The vaccine ain't worth a shit, so don't worry about it.
I never do.
Well, my day job, and I love my day job, they have incentives for being healthy. So it's like, oh, you go get a physical once a year, we'll give you a day's worth of pay. You go get a vaccine, we'll give you a day's worth of pay. I'm like going, okay, no problem. Let's see, I got 1 day of pay, 2 days, 3, 4, 5. I got a whole week's worth of pay, just add on to a check, It's incentivized to stay healthy. So I'm like, okay, you're going to pay me for it, I'll do it.
You should do that with voting.
Nah, voting is the option of if you want to bitch or not. So you go vote, you get to bitch for 4 years. You don't go vote, you shut up just because you didn't do anything, goddamn thing.
I totally agree, but I still think you should get a day off to do it.
Well,
Whether it's paid is another story, but
well, now hold on. I've heard that said. You guys do know it is against the law for an employer to prevent you from leaving work to go and vote.
That's right. You have the right to leave work to go vote, and he has to allow you to go vote. That's the federal law.
That's exactly right.
Yes, that's why it's held every November.
the problem in my state is I haven't been able to vote in person since 04. I live in Washington State. We were basically the original mail-in fucking ballot state.
No, not here, man. We all line up and go vote.
I go vote.
I missed that.
And by the way, I don't ask, I inform. I'm leaving, gonna go vote. Be back.
Yeah. One thing, voting shouldn't be required, though. I mean, you shouldn't force people to vote.
No. It's not required. You're not required to vote. But it's your right to do so. And the way I look at it is, if you're going to sit and complain about things all year round, go vote and put somebody else in office. Don't just sit there and go like, well,
yeah, I totally agree.
Go vote. It's not going to do. I mean, okay. And the other thing is, okay, so you call for jury duty. You only do jury duty every 2 years. Because if you get called for jury duty, you're exempt for at least 2 years. I've been called to jury duty 4 times in my life, and I have never had to serve. In fact, 2 of them I got a call saying don't show up because they said before we even got there.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore. Medical.
Well, I mean, there's things about now, like if you're a certain age and you're doing this, like I can't do it because I'm classified as an officer of a court. So if I go in for jury duty, nope, you're out of here. Goodbye. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yep.
And before that, my uncle's brother was the DA for the county I was living in. So that automatically, oh hell no, you're not serving. You're out of here.
Right.
Well, I mean, you understand something. If you're related to somebody that's working for the DA, if you go for the DA, then it's because he's your relative. If you're going against the DA, you got a problem with the DA, so either way, you can't do anything. So they just automatically throw you out.
Right. No, the one time they contacted me, it was the wrong time of year. I was screen printing T-shirts, and it was like August, so everybody was wanting shirts and stuff like that. It was like wrong time of year for me. I'll do it in the wintertime for sure. And then when they contacted me again, I'd had my strokes. So, and it's kind of like, no, you can't, you can't be making that sort of judgment over people anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's that time. It's time to go around the chat. Tell everybody where it can be found. We're going to start. Kurtis not there.
What's that? Oh, me? I'm usually on Dill's channel. This is gonna be the last script battle on Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST.
Levi.
You can find me at on Twitter at Levi Skeen or on Instagram at 3 Stroke Studios. That's it.
Mr. Lee.
Well, you can find me right here on the Drawstream, or you can find me at www.thevonsteins.com or on Twitter. And if anybody is interested in any pieces that I draw during the Drawstreams, they are for sale. I will be posting them on the Madness Network on Facebook. So if you want to pick them up, I'll post them and you can hit me up and I'll let you know what we can do.
I am Doc Blalock. I'm the writer and artist of Pariah, the Pariah Saga, and A Damn Dirty Thing. Launching soon. Go sign up, darkgiftcomics.com. Look under the Rampart imprint. That's me. And you can follow me here on the YouTube. I am the only Doc Blalock on YouTube. Do a show every Wednesday called Doc's Coffee Shop with Tanner Hurley. And we would love to have you come watch.
You
can always find.
Oh, his mic cuts out.
On YouTube.
Your mic cut out, bro. You're going to have to do that one again.
Do it again.
Come on, do it again. You.
It's too late for Q.
I don't think he can hear us. I think he lost you.
My drawing's all done.
Looks bitching.
There you go, people. That's how it is.
Thanks for watching.
I will be back here in just like 30 minutes with Texas Dave Houston. We're going to be looking at some manga, chaos, and some coffee comics on the show-offs at 3:30. So you don't want to miss that. It's good stuff. And with that, I'm going to play a couple videos up in here, and I am gone. Check it out. Later.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz
how to drive.
hands. Jazz hands.
All right.